Welcome back, hunters. It's your friend and me, Lee, here playing The Sinking City. So if you're new here to XP Hunter, to the guild, welcome, stay a while, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. But anyway, The Sinking City is based on the collected works of H.P. Lovecraft, whom is one of my favorite authors of all time. I did like one of my little lists on the podcast about it. And he is kind of synonymous with being the creator or progenitor of your, horror fiction. And when I say horror, which also I've talked about on the podcast, when I say horror, I mean real horror. It's not, horror is not jump scares and blood and gore. Horror is the hair in the back of your neck standing up. It is you not wanting to turn around because it's better to not see if something's behind you and just think it's there than to know it's there. It's seeing something out of the corner of your eye, but when you turn your head, it's not there. That is horror. And H.P. Lovecraft does it very well. So The Sinking City is going to be a psychological thriller horror game. There are going to be weird monstrous creatures because he is the creator of the whole Cthulhu mythos and the great old ones and the creatures with which there are no accurate descriptions because we've never seen anything like it. So that sounds like fun, right? Okay, let's jump right in. I did play this a little. You can see the continue at the top. I played it a little bit just to get a grips with the controls and whatnot. But anyway, Frosty, welcome. Dear Mr. Charles Reed, as you requested, I've researched the outbursts of hysteria and visions in the city of Oakmont, Mass. It turns out that your assumptions were correct. Such cases are indeed more frequent here. Men and women from across the country are drawn to Oakmont, Mass, haunted by visions similar to yours, a city drowning, the presence of something great, yet unknown. As luck has it, I believe we've stumbled upon the source of your ailment and the person who might help you with it. Prepare yourself. Then come to Oakmont as soon as you can. I will meet you here to help you on your way. Cordially, Johannes Vonderberg. Interesting last name. Oh, let's go. Start. As far as first visuals go, that's frightening. So I wonder if this is like the psychological part or is like a commentary on the things that war do to people. Because, survivor's guilt, they're all dead and he lived. He's the one who lived. And I'm already deep in this, right? Because I know this is going to be a psychological thriller and it's going to mess with our heads. So I'm kind of like, everything means something. Oh. Like this. Is this the Divergent timeline where one we got up from the bed and one we didn't? Who knows? Oh, tentacles. Nope. This is full of so many nopes, right? Like, if I woke up or I got up out of the bed and saw that, I'd be like, I don't want to live in this world anymore. Might as well just end it now. Oh, see, he thinks so too, right? Yes, that is the answer. Let's just end it. It's not worth it. Let's not live anymore. Jump. Oh, but like into the teeth though, I think maybe the ground would be enough for me. Oh, obviously it was all a dream. Oh, okay, so we're in our room now. Alright, on the Sharon or Chiron or whatever. This is that light. So I don't know what this flag is. This is probably some crazy murderous cult. But on the left here, this is the Massachusetts state flag. For those of you who don't listen to the podcast and don't know anything about me, I'm Lee. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm from Massachusetts. I'm from Boston. And And so this is our state flag, although the orientation is obviously wrong because flags are meant to be hung horizontally and this is vertical, but besides that, this is our state flag. Nice. Alright, let's steal some stuff. Okay, so, I mean, these have ropes on them, so obviously, nope. Oh, you gotta hold down the X button. 2 coils, 2 springs. I feel like that's kind of useless. Alright.
Hope I never have to use it, but something tells me I will.
Got it. Of course, we're gonna have to use it. Don't be stupid. Camera, I picked it from somewhere. This is just the same letter we just read. In our suitcase. Oh, we're gonna use our camera right now. Oh, there we go. Yes. This is our wheel of necessity. Yes. So we have a brick, which is, I guess, our melee weapon. Since it doesn't need any ammo, it's always going to be useful. Nice. We have 1 medkit, camera we just picked up, and a gun with no bullets. How useful. How nice. Alright, let's select our camera and take a picture of this. I guess what we're going to call it fish right now. The directions. Yeah, there we go. Directions instead. When that says are white, that's when we know we have the right photo. Framing. That is...
Never trust a tourist advertisement.
Tentacles. Just tentacles freak us out. Just by nature. That's what the end of the game is, guys. This Monolith National Park, that's the end of the game. That's where it happens. There. Obviously. Romer? The noble crocodile. Obviously, I think maybe the were-jaguar over here and these might be like 5 and dime store novels, kind of like along the line. I feel like your L. Ron Hubbard.
Now get out!
Really? Oh, so rude, Captain.
Now get out!
Bye. For those who don't know, people from Massachusetts, or Massholes, as people who are not from here like to call
At
us,
last,
are very nice people.
Mr. Charles Reed. What a pleasure to finally meet you in the flesh.
Nice to meet you.
Johannes van der Berg.
Oh, he met us
At your
here.
service.
Thank you. He's so
I
nice.
did promise to meet you the moment you arrived. Please call me Johannes. But where are my manners? Welcome to the proud city of Oakmont. Alas, now is not its finest hour, though it is its most important.
Shall we explore ourselves? City. Let's look for the city.
Reaching Oakmont was no easy task. Most maps I found didn't mark it, and this rickety packet ship is the only one that sailed here. Why is that?
Oakmont is no ordinary place. Its unique geographical position and the flood, a recent natural disaster, make it nigh impossible to reach. But you made it, Mr. Reed. I'm sure the tides of fate would have brought you here one way or another.
You said you know someone who can help me with my problem. Visions have been getting worse.
Such vividness of dreams is not uncommon here in Oakmont. By chance, the man I spoke of, Robert Throgmorton, is already at the port. He has dedicated a lot of time and effort to investigate this issue. Alas, I fear he has a more pressing matter on his hands.
That's an eye-catching suit.
Thank you, Mr. Reed. A mere flood is no excuse for one to abandon one's style.
I take it you're a big fan of yellow.
Well, I have a particular weakness for it. Call it a personal quirk.
Tell me about this flood.
It began 6 months ago. Storms raged for several weeks, and the water has risen ever higher without receding. Now the city is cut off from the mainland. I must say I rather like it, despite the inconvenience. Atmosphere, you know?
How can I find Mr. Throgmorton?
Don't worry, you can't miss him. Throgmorton tends to stand out from the crowd.
Can you tell me a little about Mr. Throgmorton?
A remarkable creature. Scion of a robust bloodline. A philanthropist, a scholar, and the patron of the famous Oakmont University. A man of great ambitions and even greater ego. Do not make him wait.
I'll need a place to lay my head while I'm here. Any recommendations?
Fear not. I've already feathered a nest for you. There's a room in your name at the Devil's Reef Hotel. Here's the key.
Sounds charming.
Don't judge a book by its cover, Mr. Reed.
What's the best way to get around Oakmont? I'd like to drop my things at the hotel.
Most locals go by foot, or by boat. I've got the latter sorted for you. There's one waiting outside the port.
You're too kind, Johannes. Can you steer me towards the Devil's Reef?
Take this map. I've marked the hotel and a few other key places.
Other places? Like what?
You're a private eye, yes? Well, I've highlighted the police station, city archive, newspaper. Places you'll need to get to the truth. This city is insular. Its ways mysterious. No one will take you by the hand, so you better know where to turn in search of a lead.
What does he do? That's a good question. Also, right now, I'd just like to remark that, like, I like the rain effects on his jacket. Like, it looks very, very real. But the textures on their face don't look up to this, like, they're not up to the same kind of graphical excellence as, like, the effects on the jacket. Like, his other clothes don't look wet. Like, his shirt or his pants, they don't look wet at all. But his leather jacket looks really real.
I host a philosophy club for the like-minded intelligentsia, gathering seeds of thought like moths drawn to a flame.
Does Oakmont really have much of a market for philosophy these days?
There is no consciousness without pain, Mr. Reed. No better moment for clarity than times of hardship.
Well, that's it for now, I think. Thanks for helping me get my bearings.
No. The pleasure was mine, Mr. Reed.
Oh, before you go, how can I get in touch with you later?
Don't worry about that. I'm the kind of man who finds you.
So he's told us what he was wanting to tell us. Map. Oh, okay. Oh, so this is where we are. Let's zoom out. Okay, so we're in Grimhaven Bay over here, and then our left is Salvation Bay. Also, can we talk about, like, why would you ever name something Grimhaven? How is it grim but a haven? Like, it's bad but also good. Awkward. Anyway, up here we have Coverside and the Shells, Advent, Old Grove, and Reed Heights. So over here it looks like water, so I guess this is an island. For those of you who don't know, we have a lot of harbor islands in Massachusetts. I mean, a lot of people have heard of the Cape, but there are also harbor islands that are closer to Boston. I think there are like 13 or 14 of those. There are a lot of them. But okay, so I guess we won't say this is a harbor island, but it's definitely an island in the middle of the ocean. So we're over here right on the edge. What's this? This is the port. This is something. Oh, this is where we're gonna stay. Devil's Reef Hotel, the Chronicle, which is the newspaper, the police station. This is obviously a hospital, an asylum. That's never good. An asylum, boy. A library. Oh, this is the university the library at the university, and City Hall. Those are the things he marked for us because we might need to go there. So what's flashing at us? Lore. Okay, so the trophy that we looked at. There will also be other stuff here. Okay, casebook. So our hotel key is something we have. Johannes Vonderberg said I should find Throgmorton. Throgmorton is a very interesting name. I don't know if I'm probably going to mispronounce it throughout it, so just ignore me. But I'm going to Throgmorton. I'm going to say Throgmorton this whole time. Throgmorton. I'm going to say Throgmorton. Anyway, let's go. So that's our map. Let's just look around corners because that's what we do here. Okay. Welcome to Oakmont. Town on the rise. Yeah. Rising tide. Anyway, let's go check out this guy. He seems to be pretty active. Okay.
The end is nigh. It will begin
Oh,
again.
he has some pretty in-depth
What is
tattoos
down
here.
comes up.
That will probably
The
come into
seed
play
is
later.
sown.
But also, yes, the end is nigh. We're all born dying, I guess. I don't know. We just got here. Let's stay positive. Underkill bar, let's do it. Yes, it's never not the right time to drink. Oh, what are you? Ooh. Oh, is that a badger? Interesting. Also, can we talk about all this debris? Oh, shark. Like, who? Why catch a shark and then leave it here to rot? This town must be rank. They just have seafood everywhere, fish and debris and viscera. Ugh, gross. It's just ugh. See, here's the whole octopus. Do you know how much people pay for calamari? So much wasted food and money. Oh, these people are crazy. Let's see. So obviously we're going to check all the nook and crannies because in video games, that's where devs like to hide things, where they think you're not going to go. And, oh, door? Can I open you? Nope. That's where they hide things or secrets or bonus material because they think you're not going to look. Oh, there's people down there. Let's go down. Oh, door. Oh, can't open it. Sad space. Alright, so please, yeah, I'm still going. Titania lifeboat. Okay, let's get inside. Let's check that. Oh, no, let's read the note first. Albert Thormorgan. Albert Thormorgan's will. I hope someone finds this. My name is Albert Thormorgan, and this is my will. I want to warn you. Don't go to the depths below Oakmont. We should have never done that. Everything should have remained in that cave. Professor, I fear what will become of me. It's singing in my brain, dancing on my eyelids every time I close my eyes. The cycle goes on and on and on and on and on and on. In the end, it comes. I must warn everyone. I must tell my father. He comes. He's here. That doesn't bode well. Oh boy. That didn't sound good. Alright, let's... so this is an old-timey diver's helmet. Is there anything inside? Nope, no head. That's a good sign. Oh. It's got away from me. Oh, yeah, okay, no head. Good sign. Green stuff. Oh.
Something with this helmet.
Something about this
gives me
weird
chills.
feel.
What's wrong with it?
Interesting. Huh. Let's go talk to these nice people.
You like it here, newcomer? Well, get used to it.
No one leaves
Oakmont
Oakmont. That's already foreboding. Just
Can't catch
foreboding
him
on foreboding on foreboding.
Over the fishing business.
So we have a special skill, I guess, called our mind's eye. Oh, nope, that's not it. Our mind's eye. Let's see what that looks like. So that blue meter on the left, I guess, is our sanity when we use this. I guess. Yeah, because I put it away and now it's reloading. So the blue bar is our sanity and the red bar is our health. So we got a tower here. Let's see if we can climb it. Also, we have a run, which I don't think is much faster than our normal average thing. Obviously, we can't climb this yet because that's not part of the plot as of now. But there is a ladder up there. So eventually we're going to have to climb that. Oh, people. Let's go talk to the people. People! Oh, this is obviously Thormorgan.
I don't care about your petty excuses. No one leaves the port until my son is found, and that is fine.
Excuse me. Are you Robert Throgmorton?
I am, but not interested. Go away.
The name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator, just arrived from Boston. I was told.
Oh yeah. Oh, see, he's from Boston. See, so he should have the accent, even just in parts of his speech. But he has none. How unfortunate.
If I may ask, what happened to your son?
Why do you care? What's your angle, outsider?
Well, like I said, I'm a PI. Finding people is kind of my specialty.
Is it? Well, Albert was part of a deep-sea expedition I commissioned. This useless fool over here says he found Albert washed ashore in a lifeboat. Says he was barely conscious, out of his mind, talking gibberish in some other language. That he even tried to bite him.
And you don't believe him?
Complete
Malarkey.
I know my Albert.
People don't use that
I
enough
raised
in
him
like
strong
everyday
and
language.
smart,
I
the
use it
best of his
sometimes,
kind.
but it is part of the
Pity.
Boston
Albert's disappearance
vernacular.
is the work of Innsmouthers. Mark my words.
I take it you're not the biggest fan of these Innsmouthers.
Those fish-faced freaks have overrun this city since the police burned Innsmouth to the ground. But now, those filthy migrants occupy half this damn city. The port.
So
Greenhaven
in
Bay,
this continuity,
Salvation Harbor,
Innsmouth
the
was burned to the
shells,
ground, which
they are
that's
everywhere.
not technically what happens at the end of the
refugees.
novella.
Hardly.
Which I don't want to spoil for you guys. If you'd like to learn about the story, please go and read it. Check it out from your local library. Keep libraries alive, physically. But there's also an app called Hoopla that you could probably get it through. But the town doesn't technically burn down, but everyone, it is deserted.
Please forgive the question, but I've never met a man quite like you before.
Your features are unusual. Yes, let's talk to him about it. Because this little Morgan guy, like, at first when I saw him, I was like, ooh, shovel face. But he's like shovel face times 10, right? Because he does have the very prominent eyebrow ridge. But even the bridge of his nose, the eyes that are set back, but his like mouth also
I've
has
heard
like
of a
the
man to
very
speak to
broad
about
structure,
visions,
more like an orangutan, not even like a great ape.
I'm trying to get to the bottom of it myself.
Another newcomer with another problem. Yes, I know what you speak of.
Can I ask you a few questions?
How dare you? My son Albert is missing, and no one in this Innsmouth-ridden city will do a damn thing. But yes, let's talk about your
He's getting kind of amped, but I'm like, Oakmont is not exactly the kind of place
Throckmorton,
that you go for
I can
vacation.
help.
Like, you obviously go there for a
Not good at
reason,
tracking down missing
right?
people. I'll find Albert.
What makes you think
Yeah,
you
we're private eyes.
can
Let's
do
save
it?
this kid.
Oakmont is not exactly friendly to new arrivals.
Let's
Obviously,
just
I mean, I say save
I
him,
tend
but
to
like
see
he's
things that others
obviously
miss.
dead, right?
And
Like,
anyway,
death is
what have you
always
got
the
to
answer.
lose?
I mean,
Sounds
either.
like you could use every man.
Actually, okay, I take that back. Let me backtrack, right? The answer is always
You have a
take your
point,
clothes off,
newcomer.
set it on fire, they're dead,
Sorry, did you
or
just say
it was
Vera?
all a dream. Those are
does
always the
that mean?
answer.
You had
Vera.
better get used to the
Vera, what's
Oakmont
Vera?
dialect, outsider.
That is not in
It is
the
if you
New
want
Englanders.
It is
Lexicon.
a fascinating blend. Vera means fine.
Also,
I was
it's kind of a
saying,
cop out that they say it's
had
an
a deal.
fascinating blend, but they don't say a blend of what, right? Because New England is made up of a lot of different
need to know
people,
more about what
from
happened
its
to
founding
Albert.
to
Dave,
now, actually.
Did you not listen at all? I already told you everything. After leaving on the expedition, Albert was found on the shore in a lifeboat. This fisherman supposedly brought him to their house, and then left to call me. But when I arrived here, my son was nowhere to be seen.
Anything else?
Clearly, something suspicious occurred inside the house. I suggest you stop dawdling and go see for yourself.
Where's the house where this
We already
all
know where the
happened?
lifeboat is. That's
For
the
Kay's
boat we
sake,
found
I
with the
thought
letter
you were
and
a
the
private eye.
diving
Was
helmet.
standing right in front of it.
For Kay. Who's Kay?
As much as I'm enjoying the weather.
Also,
Mr.
how will we know we're
Throckmorton,
staying in front of the house? Don't get
it's
snippy
time
with
for
me,
to
bro.
get started.
Okay.
Find
Let's go.
my
Let's go. I'm done with this guy.
son,
He's so
newcomer, and
rude.
be quick about it.
Okay. Can we talk to anybody else? Oh, I just noticed this guy's black. Oh, snap. I mean, even today in small towns, like, I mean, there will maybe
Don't
be
do
one
anything
black
stupid,
person.
newcomer. And keep your hands
but-
where I can see them.
Oh, 2 black people. Oh,
I've said
snap. Oh,
everything
I can talk to
know.
this guy. Oh. I can't talk to you. Can I? You didn't say anything. Shut your face. Anyway. Wow. There are black people in this town. That's interesting. Small towns tend not to have black people. Oh. Let's see. Is this a 3 or a 2 or an H? Oh well. This is the house. Yes, I already know how to turn my flashlight on, game. Thank you for telling me now.
Huh. This dog mat
Another
looks
door?
better than
Can
the
I
owner's
open? Yay,
bed.
open. Oh, what's this? That is, it's funny because even today, like, I think people take care of their animals way better than they take care of themselves or other people. It's very strange. Cabinet. Oh, this cabinet has a 3 on it. So important. Let's ransack it. Let's take all the stuffs. So that means we're going to have to make our own gun shell. So I guess we can't rely on our gun in this game. This is definitely
The book
not
is
going to be a
damp and
shoot 'em up.
damaged, but
Probably going to be
clearly well
a
cared
smash and
for.
grab kind of game. Oh, book. Yes, let's read a book. This prison does have actually a lot of books. Not stored in the best manner, especially consider how damp this place is. Let's look at use our special vision. No, okay, let's see if there's anything here. Oh, can't go in the fridge. Oh, there's a there's a dismembered tentacle. I wonder what this thing on top is supposed to be. I mean, this is an old-timey fridge, right? Like, this is obviously not modern day, but this is an ice box. But what's this thing on top? Can I smash it? Look, I can smash it. Oh, it doesn't do anything. Sad face. Some booze here. Why can't I take their booze? I feel also clothes hanging in a damp room. In friggin' genius. Fish laying on the table. Let's see. Let's look in the tub, even though it's a bad idea. Oh, gross. Dead fish in a tub. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but there's some times when I'm walking across the floor where it's like, squish. Gross. I really don't like that. I don't like the sound of like squishing like wet things. Ugh, so
It
disgusting.
would take tremendous effort to move this thing, let alone tossing it over like this.
I guess this is old time, so this is probably made out of like real wood and not like that cheap plywood that we use now. Let's talk to this guy. He looks
Let's see
shifty.
what
He
you
looks like
find,
someone who would
newcomer.
kill someone, right? He doesn't look like a cop. I'm not gonna talk to you first. Oh,
There was a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee.
no footsteps leading here. Oh, I guess that's not that far down. Oh, but the crates are broken, so yeah, someone ran out of here real fast. Oh, is there mechanics on the light on the mirror? I can see my outline. It can. Oh, it shows me like. Oh, you can't look in the mirror, but it does have some semblance of a physics on it. Interesting. Can I loot this cabinet? Nope. Railway magazine. Oh.
Choo choo.
Why did he even bother to say it if he was gonna feel childish about saying it? So silly. Alcohol. Actually, let's check something. So, in the lore, documents. Albert, his will. Cool. In casebook, we have Robert's request. Cool. We don't have any side cases yet. And then Mind Palace. So Albert returned. So here's where we put together the clues we get to come to conclusions. Okay. Let's keep looking through the room. Oh, can I get on the bed? I can get on the bed. Can I jump on the bed? No, you can't jump on the bed. Sad story. That would have been fun, though. Oh, dead guy on the
I
floor.
recognize the face of the poor fella.
Ooh, yikes.
He was beaten
His
to
face
a
got
pulp.
messed up. Oh, what's happening here? Oh god. Can I smash this thing? Oh, everything went black and white. Or less colored. Let's put on our mind's eye. Do you see anything? I don't see anything. It made it seem like something important was supposed to happen. Nothing changed, really. So many...
Seems like Prohibition hasn't affected Oakmont too
so
much.
Prohibition era. Okay, so it's around the 1920s we're in right now. So super surprised to still see black people. This is 1920s. In a small town. Lord.
Never seen knives like this before. Masterful work.
Masterful work. Interesting. Oh, I can't take this? What? No! I want this to be my melee weapon. Aw. Come on, game. Killing me here. That was Prohibition. Okay.
So, that's what an Innsmouther looks like.
Oh, so I guess I mean the guy. Let's pick that up again. So this guy is what an Innsmouther looks like. I guess he does have like a downturned face, like a fish. Interesting. Interessante. Also, like, how do you live in a house that has this? Like, gross. Like, someone should have come. Also, there's a pill on the floor. Gross. Someone should have come and condemned this house a long time ago. I can't live this life, guys. I'm freaking out because, like, oh, gross. Someone's bed. Oh, imagine get out of your bed with no socks on and you put your feet down on that. Oh, wait. I see some wibbliness. Mind's eye. Wibbly, 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 wibbly. Oh, wibbly. Hold. Let's hold down. Are we? We're rotating. Oh, hold. What is this language? This is the language of the Great Oakmont, I assume? Interesting. Oh, I can't take that with me either? That must be worth some money. Okay. Let's talk to this guy since we skipped him.
Hey, can you hear me?
Also, fisheye effect. Can I put on my... Nope.
Man.
I want to use my mind's eye. I can't when I'm in a conversation.
Police? I've already told them everything.
That's
Also,
okay.
another black person.
I'm Charles
Interesting.
Reed, Private Eye. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son.
Oh, okay. What do you want?
I want to know what happened here. Every detail.
I don't remember much. Me, Paul, and Lewis. We were here. This is our house. Barry was outside.
Oh, so he said on his business. I'm not sure what that means. I mean, we didn't see a bathroom, so I guess maybe he was going to the bathroom outside.
Barry left again to call Mr.
I don't know.
Robert.
Awkward.
Then what?
But in the 1920s, indoor plumbing was definitely a
He
thing.
started to make
I
these
think.
horrible sounds, and okay, my head began to burst, and he woke up, and after that, I don't remember a thing. Just dreams, drowned streets, a sleeping giant, a voice that called me.
That sounds familiar. Tell me
Yeah,
about
who
yourself.
are you, dude?
Name's Will Hammond. I'm a fisherman. We all are. Live here together. Me, poor fella Paul, Barry, and Innsmouther Lewis Flynn. We moved here after the flood. I worked on the railroad, but the rail ain't kicking anymore, so I started fishing. It was add or starve.
Who is this K?
Who's Kay? Yeah, that's the second time I heard
Show
it.
some respect. K is our Lord, our light, our love.
Our Lord,
Sorry.
our light, our love. Really?
No.
Okay. I don't see any
Where are all
religious
the other
iconography
guys?
in here, so.
That's Paul there on the floor. K be with
Also,
him.
there's a Catholic
Barry's
church
outside
here,
with Mr.
or I don't know. I guess
Throgmorton.
it's a Catholic
Lucky rascal missed everything.
hospital.
And I have
Still.
no idea what Lewis or Throgmorton's son got to. Starting to suspect the worst.
Do you know how Paul died?
I don't know. When I pulled myself together, he was already gone. K, have mercy on his soul.
I'll leave you to it. Take care of yourself, Will.
Please, detective, sir, tell me the truth. Could it be me? Did I kill Paul? Or
He thinks he killed
kill him?
them, which
No,
I guess
no,
if you
Will.
don't remember
The
is
police
always
will
an
stop
option.
anyone coming
If you don't
in or
remember
out
what
of here,
happened,
So I suggest you just try and get some rest.
please don't let it be the bad guy.
I'm afraid of what I
I mean,
might
it's almost
bring.
never the black guy in real life. So probably not. Mind Palace. Also, I didn't comment on this, but like the use of Mind Palace in the use of Mind Palace is interesting because, you know, if you've seen Sherlock, it's like, yes, Mind Palace. Okay, so William Hammond's testimony. We have that, and then in our Mind Palace, we have another piece of information. One fisherman's missing, and the guy had a sudden psychotic break. Albert was returned unstable. So let's put these together. Well, okay, yes. Albert spread hysteria around him. Okay, so that's one thing we know that he did. Let's see if there's anything else. One fisherman's missing. No, let's wait till we have some more. Let's oh, I didn't even need my mind's eye for that. Yes, let's walk through the blue thing. Haha. Oh, okay. There's a whole tree in here now. Do I need my mind's eye for this? Can I just go up to this thing?
What's
Swoosh.
happening?
Whoa. Oh, okay. So this is where he was hovering at. This is like the locket, and these are the three guys. So someone runs out because they're like, nope. Nope, nope. I mean, what's happening here? Oh, he picked up a barrel. Oh, no. Wait, who picked up a barrel?
Yeah, run!
This is the guy who's on the bed.
Let's see what we have here.
He tells him to run. And the other guy's up here. Oh, so the burrow was in front of this. Which, you know, doesn't do anything to stop the wind that's coming through this big gaping hole in this house, but okay. Okay, so, I guess we have to label them now. So, obviously,
Take this
happened first. Then they ran out here, which means this
Yeah,
second.
run!
And
When
then
Albert
this happened
Throgmorton woke up, he was not himself. He attacked the fishermen, and his hysteria spread to them. When he got wounded, he fled.
Oh, who's that doctor dude? Mind Palace. Alright, let's go to the Mind Palace. So, house brawl. So we know that they brought him there. That was true. So Albert fled when wounded. Okay, so one fisherman is missing. Albert fled. Yes, okay. I can track down Albert. Albert and the fisherman named Lewis fled the scene after the fight. I can track them by using my supernatural senses. Can I? Can I track them using my supernatural senses? Oh, I didn't want to do that. Go back. Okay. Lewis shot without warning. Let's see. Yes, okay. Anti-Thermorgan sentiment. Yes. Okay. Go back. Oh, nope. Not that far back. My boss. Okay. He fled and Albert attacked. Albert returned unstable. Albert attacked the fisherman. Albert the runner was dangerous and posed a threat to. Yes. Back. Cool. Okay, so now we just have that he was wounded. Okay. I'm still gonna wibble. Wibble. Oh, okay. So we can see him. He ran out of this door. He jumped down. Ooh. He came down here. And he kept running. More like walking. Oh, now he's running. Can I run? I cannot run. I can only walk. Okay. These handprints everywhere are kind of like getting to me. Oh, this car also. Can we loot? Oh, we can. Let's loot this car. Scrap metal. So I guess this is a symbol for where, you know, places we want to loot.
Sorry, the fisherman pursued Albert.
I didn't even see this red thing on the ground.
Even let off a few shots.
So yeah, he chased him. Whoop. Okay.
Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high. Robert wasn't exaggerating
hands.
when he said he raised him strong.
What? What's that happening here? Can I climb you? Yes. Climb. Oh, going this way. And then he went in this building, which is also marked too. Oh, box salute. Oh, what's happening here? Oh god. What's happening here? Oh. Can I hit it? Can I hit it? Okay, I guess I used that option too much. Bloodstained note. Lewis, please, just give me one more week. I know I owe you, but I'm underwater like everyone else right now. I don't yet have enough stock to operate the bar smoothly with the fuzzy fuzz. I don't yet have enough stock to operate the bar smoothly with the fuzz snooping about the port. But don't worry, I've struck a nice deal with the proper people, and should have a steady supply channel soon. Just one more week and I'll return everything with double interest. Signed, Peter. Oh, okay, so someone owes him something. Bloodstain. Let's get out of this before I get attacked by spectral
The blood
things
is
again.
fresh. Whomever it belongs to could not have
So
gotten
someone's
far.
bleeding in this room or in this location. I should say. Did we already get this box? It says we got the box, but I don't remember picking anything up, which makes me upset. Sorry, I thought I saw something out of the corner of my eye. I was like, oh no, no. No jump scares for me, please. Alcohol and gunpowder. What does alcohol do? Let's check our menu. Oh, so we have stuff in our casebook. So I have the bloodstained note we just read, the torn piece of jacket, and in our mind palace, the bar owner is indebted to Lewis. Cool. Okay. Oh, actually, we want to see options. Inventory. Okay, so for her pistol, we can make shells. Ooh, okay, so let's make some some bullets. Oh, okay, so when you make one shell casing package makes 7 bullets. So cool, that's awesome. And to make a med kit, we need alcohol and coil springs. So I could make, how much do you need to make a med kit? Okay, so you need 2 alcohol and 1 coil spring to make a med kit. Good to know. Okay. Can I read this register? No, it says it has $66 in it. Why can't I take the $66? But I guess they did say that since the flood, the people in town haven't been using dollars. They've been using, let's go up before we go down. But they've been using bartering and said, oh, we can't even go up. Oh, darn you, blue door with a handle. That they've been using bartering system instead of the dollar because it's not worth anything to them really right now. So let's see. Anything over here? Let's try up these. Nope, these are the same steps near where the register was. Yep. Okay, over here. Always look under the stairs because, again, devs like to hide stuff back here because people never look. And we have another locker. Cool springs. We need more alcohol. We don't have any alcohol, so we can't make any health kits. And then a lock. Locks, you can hit them with things and they'll open. So can I hit it? Haha! Oh, he's dead. I knew it. Dead. Dead. There's a... Ah! Ooh! What's that? Oh, no. Okay, can I hit it? Can I... Hit it again! Hit it. Die! Yes. I feel like I should have got more than 15 XP for that. That really scared me. I was like, oh, what's this thing too? So, did that thing eat this thing? What's happening here? Interesting. Let's turn on our light. Let's get a good look. Ooh. Fisheye thing. Is there anything in here? Anything in here? I'm not seeing anything particularly interesting. Oh, but that went down really fast. Let's see. Anything over here? Okay. Nope. I'm not seeing anything, but we are getting wibbly. That's interesting. Let's click this guy.
One fatal round through the forehead.
He's a lot more handsome than his dad.
This was deliberate.
Executed as he is. Oh, what is that thing? Also, another. I guess this is a whale. Is this a whale? Also, this whale, left to rot. Even though I guess this is supposed to be a refrigerator. Why was it left to rot? Why is everything in this town rotting? Okay, let's go. Casebook. Okay, so we found Albert. He's dead. We knew he was dead from the moment that his dad told us he was looking. Mind palace. Albert was murdered. Albert fled when wounded. Lewis pursued Albert. So, okay, let's put this together. No? Really? Really? Can I? Okay. Those went together. Lewis may have wanted Albert dead because he's a Throgmorton. Or Throgmorton. Throgmorton. We're just going to call him Throgmorton from now on. Throgmorton is weird. Okay. So the bar owner isn't dead to him? No. Albert was murdered. Lewis left the crime scene. No? Really? Okay. I think that's all that's left. We collected all the evidence in here, so let's go. I already checked the Mind Palace. Why are you still flashing at me? I checked the Mind Palace. I put 2 and 2 together. Go away. I already checked this, right?
The blood is fresh. Whomever it belongs to could not have got far.
Back out. Let's check around the corners because... No, really? Okay, that's fine. Hirsch clothing. Interesting. Okay. I saw a glimpse of this before, but also can we talk about this logo? Blackwood Marsh. What is it? Blackwood Marsh Canning Factory. If you know anything about H.P. Lovecraft or Innsmouth, that this logo means a lot. A lot. Not just the love of the sea or, it speaks to the special relationship between man and the sea. The very, very special relationship. Oh, God. Okay. Did we check over here already? We did not. What's that? Oh, another badger! Under the Geel bar. Oh, did I find the bar? I found the bar? Did I? Oh, I must be behind it. Okay. Well, before we do that, let's go talk to his dad. His dad deserves to know that he's dead. He dead. As we shamble along at what I guess someone calls running. Yep. Run. Run some more. Run. Okay, here we are. Hey, Throgmorton. Your son is murdered. I've seen some strange creatures around. Yeah, strange? Strange is not the word. I found your son's will. Oh, I found your son's will. Let's say that.
I found this in the lifeboat. Looks like it's your son's will.
Give it to me. Oh, my boy, what did you get yourself into? If only I hadn't sent you on that cursed expedition.
Let's talk about everything before we tell him his son is
Mr.
dead.
Throgmorton, I've encountered something.
What? I don't have all day.
Some unusual creatures. And they sure weren't friendly.
You've seen a wild beast, Mr. Reed. I'm somewhat
Wild
surprised to
beast.
see
I
it
like
still
that.
alive. Those unsettling things appeared after the flood. I've commissioned a few studies on them, but we know little more than when we started. They're aggressive, but fortunately not immune to gunfire.
I wonder why they call it that. When I first started, I was like
Try to
feminine
avoid
wiles,
them
but
when
obviously it's
possible.
spelled differently because
And
feminine
when you
wiles is
can't,
spelled with an
keep your
I and this is
weapons
spelled with a
handy.
Y. But I still like it. Wild beast. Rolls
Mr.
off the tongue.
Throgmorton, I'm afraid I have bad news.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I found your son in the basement of a nearby warehouse. I'm sorry, but he was murdered. Shot in the head,
Hidden. He
body
was
hit.
strung up on hooks.
It cannot be true. No, no, no. I don't believe it. No.
I'll say I'm sorry.
Condolences, Mr. Thornmore.
Even though he'll probably be
I hope
super
for a
rude
happy
about it.
outcome.
Your condolences will not bring him
Yep,
back.
I knew it. Rude.
So much of our blood spilt for nothing. So much effort in vain. My poor Albert. Tell me you know who did it. I want to look him in the eyes, make him beg for mercy.
I don't know exactly. I have some suspects, but I need to investigate further.
What kind of private eye are you?
Listen,
A
I'm telling you
thorough
what I
one.
know, man.
When I find him, I'll tell you.
Fine. No one leaves the port until then. Find me that dirtbag and I'll help you with anything you need.
Okay, so let's check. It's still flashing Mind Palace at us, so let's go to our Mind Palace. I mean, I don't think any of these are connected. Are they? Are they really? Lewis may be at the bar. Okay, so obviously we're gonna go there anyway because that's probably our only other option from here. So Albert was murdered. That's all we have left on our Mind Palace. Let's check our map. Just cause. Okay, so we found all the clues here. What's this? We didn't find all the info at the lifeboat? Let's see. It tells you. Oh, did I go past it? So these are, you know, just explaining what's happening. Alright, okay, so investigation scenes. Icons appear when location is discovered. Color of the icon changes according to the investigation process. Icon is removed if case is complete. So the lifeboat is still gray. And the bar is over here. We just passed that or just discovered it. Let's go back to the lifeboat really quick. Also, the house is only... Can I get under here? No. Okay. The lifeboat is still gray. Let's check out the lifeboat. Boat. Is this the wrong place? Oh, this is the wrong place. Okay. I was like, what? Did the lifeboat disappear? Climb up. Let's run. Fast. Let's go. Go, 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 go. Okay. So the people are still here. Let's check. Also, a car? Really? People throw some crazy stuff into rivers and streams and stuff, but oh, the stuff on the other side. But they definitely do not. It went wibbly there for a sec. They definitely don't throw cars into rivers.
Where's your Oberon, huh, Titania?
Where's your Oberon, Titania? Oh, that's good. Ooh, 140 XP. Oberon. Oh, so the main ship. Yes. Okay. So I was like, Oberon to the Titania. Yeah. Where is the main ship? That is a good question. Man. Jump in. Jump in. Get in the boat because it's still jumping. Okay. Let's see. Will this show us anything
Something
new?
with this helmet gives
No?
me chills.
Just looking at it. Oh, if
What's
you look at
wrong
our
with it?
sanity meter, the blue meter, just looking at that took away some of our sanity. Interesting. Okay. So let's head to the bar now. So we found all the clues there. The house. We haven't found everything in the house. Let's check the house again. I like to make clean sweeps. Climb, even though it's not really a climb. I like to make clean sweeps. So let's go back to the house really quick and see if we find anything. Let's look on the outside of the house first. I don't see anything special. Oh, well, the top floor's roof is missing. I guess that's special. Let's go in the house. Oh, let's see if we saw these guys.
I've said everything I know.
Don't do anything stupid,
Nope,
newcomer.
still nothing important
Keep
to
your
say.
hands where I can see them.
Alright, let's turn on the special vision. So Still nothing. I think we can climb up this boat to get up to the second floor instead of walking up the stairs. Oh, dartboard. We didn't look at that before. Dartboard.
I'm surprised they don't have someone's portrait here.
I know, right? Put Throgmorton's photo right up there. I'm seeing it's wibbling. I don't see anything to look at. We got the fisheye effect. Oh, what's on the table? Cards.
5 cards short of a full
Cards short of a
house.
full house. Is it? Oh, that was everything. Oh, nice! Okay, 140 XP. Whew. Alright, so... Map. Clean sweep. Yes. Okay, let's go to the bar. Let's go to the bar. It's always a good time to go to the bar and get some nice, something to drink. Oh, what are you? What are you? Oh, are you a hairless cat? Oh, you poor kitty. Is that a rat or a cat? Oh, what's this? Am I throwing something? Oh, I can throw it. Can I throw it at him? Throw it. Oh, I can't. Oh no, now I don't have a brick. Damn it. Oh, it's a rat cat. But do I not have a brick? Oh, I lost my brick. Can I pick up a new brick? Oh no. Uh-oh, guys. Miscalculation. Slight miscalculation. I threw my brick at the rat. Can I go in this door? Where do I find a new brick? Oh no. Uh-oh, guys. We have no melee weapon. What are we gonna do? Let's go to the bar. Everything is solved when you go to the bar. You can't go wrong. Oh boy. Oh, who's this guy? Let's go talk to him. He looks like a good time.
You look familiar, but old Billy hasn't seen you around.
Ugh. So, have we been here before? Does he know us? Dum dum dum. Also, windows. Not really windows. Nope, can't see through it. Also, the windows can be so old that you can't see through them. Fun facts. You guys probably already know this because you're a bunch of geeks just like me. But windows are actually technically, I say windows, glass are actually technically in a state that is between a liquid and a solid. So when glass is really, really old, it gets a Ripley effect on it. Can we go here? I mean, we're gonna go to the bar, guys, but let's see if we can go in here. Can I walk past you? No. Okay.
The port is closed.
The port is closed.
Back off.
This is basically an invisible wall because this is our first section. This is Baby's first mission, and so we can't leave this section until we finish. But yeah, if you have a pane of glass and it's been there for a long time, it will begin to ripple because it's technically moving as it's solid, which is, yeah, kind of a mindfuck. Ooh, open doors. Let's go in the open door. Open door. Special crate. Bullets. No, nothing. Okay, that's fine. When I first tested this out, squid, octopus, I mean, I actually fell into the water and I had to swim. I didn't get attacked by anything because that mechanic's not a thing yet, but I have heard there are things that live in the water. So, scary. Can we jump in here? Oh, nope. Oh, okay, I can't get on the derelict ship. Alright, let's go back to the bar. Let's get some drinks. Oh, who are you? Oh, it's a lady. Oh, nope, that's a guy. A very strangely dressed guy. Is that blood? Is that blood on your back, bro? Oh, your skirt flipped up. Why are you running? Oh, I didn't mean to point my gun at you, I swear. Oh, it's not loaded. Let's load it. We have bullets. Oh, let's go to our camera so we don't scare people. 2. Also, what is this? It's just on fire. These people are so reckless. The bar! We are here!
Stay alert. Monsters lurk underground. They're everywhere.
Ugh, I'll miss the carpenter's
Oh,
food giveaway with this darn port closure.
You're home. Go drunk. Oh, another black person.
Come closer, troubled soul.
Oh,
Let
fortune
me
teller.
tell you what your future holds.
Sure, why
Some
not?
kind of...
Yes, my dear. Yes. Oh, it's so clear. Your path holds many surprises, newcomer.
Do tell.
Really?
Yeah.
Like what?
Not so fast, newcomer. I see many things.
Everybody's trying to
For
make a
small
buck, yo.
fee, I'll tell you some of them.
All right, how much? $1?
Your money has no value here, newcomer.
$1 in 1920s money is
After
probably
the
like
flood,
$20 now.
Oakmonters
Maybe not
deal
$20,
in
maybe
the
10.
practical. Booze, smokes, and bullets. And I'll make it easier for you. I don't smoke.
Okay, well, yes. 1 bullet, I only have 7. I guess
Let's hear
so.
what my future holds.
Good. Let me focus. The sea will be generous in the coming days. Many
Many will
gifts
regret
delivered,
partaking.
and many will regret partaking.
I don't think I follow.
I see old and new. A hard heart against an iron will. Whoever wins, you win too. But you'll only see that
Oh,
from
that does not sound good.
inside
The inside of a metal cage. Like a
and,
trap?
and tall pillars circled by the dead.
Tall pillars.
A
The
race
Monolith National
from
Park.
one to the next, as time itself laughs.
Let's just say thank you.
Thank you. I'll keep that in mind.
That's not,
You are
let's make friends, not
welcome.
enemies.
I can't wait to see what you do.
Okay, so we have the prophecy from her. Ooh, door? It's blocked. We'll
Don't
talk
do
to him.
that again.
Can I? I mean, I did bump into him, but also I think he's drunk. At least I can't talk to this guy. Okay, let's talk to the bartender, because
Welcome
they
to
know
Under
all.
the Kill. What do you want?
What do I want? I've seen some creatures. Let's see what he has to say.
Unsettling creatures around. Like nothing I've ever encountered. What are they?
So you met a wild beast, newcomer. No one knows what they are, but consider yourself lucky to still be in one piece. They arrived in the flood. Some say they come from the sea. Others that they are Kay's punishment for
K.
us.
So, like, we have K, their
And
patron,
what do you say?
god,
If it
whatever.
bleeds, you can kill it.
And
Keep your gun handy.
we saw that guy just now in
You
those
want to erase
robes.
the memory?
Interesting.
I sell the perfect cure right here. Remember,
I saw the perfect
better
cure.
to
I
be
like
a
that.
coward and live than brave and dead. Unless you're a newcomer.
To be fair, like, New Englanders are very cliquey. Like, if you're not from here, it's like, oof, you know? Also, do you guys see that, like, right above the text, there seems to be some blood spatter on this bar. Sketchy,
I'm
but yes,
looking
we
for
need
a
to find
man by the
Lewis. Let's
name
find
of
him.
Lewis Flynn. Any chance he's here?
Yeah. Even if I knew, I don't rat to newcomers.
You're helping a criminal. Oh, that blood spatter is part of the... it's part of the signal for which choice you're picking. Okay, never mind. He's not super sketch. He's just a townie.
As it happens, I know you owe a debt to
Yes,
Mr.
let's-
Flynn.
let's,
Trouble is,
extort
I found
this
you
guy.
near the dead body of Albert Throgmorton, son of Robert. So, it seems Lewis is in trouble. Might have even come here to hide. But you hand him over and he won't be back to collect what you owe. Get me?
Rock. That would explain the blood. Fine. If it gets me out of this mess, you can have him.
So?
He's upstairs. Here's the key. You gotta promise to deal with him once and for all. But save the shooting for outside, huh?
Smart man. There's your good deed for the day.
Bye. Thanks. Okay, so he is obviously upstairs, so let us look in the back here. I know I saw... Ooh, can I click anything here? No. Suspicious that there's a hole in the floor right here. This does not look like wood rot, right? It looks like there was someone buried here and he dug it up. So let's just keep an eye on that guy. Dirty dishes and an uncut octopus there. Also, this curtain is moving. Where's the wind coming from? But I guess maybe there's spaces in between here. These are just shoddily put together rooms. Ooh, let's loot it. Loot it. Cool Springs. We haven't gotten any new alcohol, surprisingly, even though we're in this bar. So we can't make any more health things. Let's check to see. Oh, new lore. So Lewis may be at the bar. He's definitely at the bar. We have the key for upstairs because that's where he is. Lore. Mythos. Oh, the prophecy. Okay, cool. Let's check our mind palace. Nope. So let's head upstairs. Ooh, what's this? Dirty dishes in a sink that is obviously a hand sink and not a washing dishes sink. It's fine though. It's fine. To each his own. As long as they get washed properly. Which, what am I saying? Look where we are. Who's this? Oh, a lady putting on a stocking. A lady putting on her nightgown. Okay, you know, these are fishermen. They're salty fishermen.
Oh.
So they obviously swear a lot and like their naked ladies. No one's begrudging that. No shame. Can I talk to you? Nope, can't talk to you. You're just up here minding your business with your drink. It's fine. Oh, someone's playing a chess game. Can I interact? Is this a special thing? Nope. Nope, nope. Just a picture of a beer mug. A mug of beer, sorry. Wow. It's a lot of water to be in a building and a wood floor and not seeping through. Also, how did seaweed get up here? Interesting. Anyway. Oh, we're definitely getting thrown through this. Yeah. Onto that scaffold. I wonder if this has scripted fight scenes. Ooh, a gramophone. Can I play you?
Hey, who are you?
With creepy music?
What are you doing?
Okay.
Charles Reed, private investigator.
Oh, cutscene.
Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son Albert, so I think you know why I'm here.
Throg. That darn bartender. It was all that crazy ape's fault. You hear me?
Calm down.
I like that he
I
said
only wanna
darn
speak
and not damn.
for now. But no, if you reach for your gun, you'll hit the floor faster than you can say poetic justice.
I got nothing to hide.
You know, they put poetic justice in emphasis parentheses, and I'm like, for me, when someone says poetic justice, I'm thinking poetic justice with Janet Jackson and Tupac. But obviously, there's another reference to poetic justice. If you know what that is, please comment below, because I've never heard of this other poetic justice. How did it happen? You killed Albert. Why? Why do you look like that? Rude. So rude, Reed.
What
Okay. How did it happen?
We were in our house, me, Paul, and Will. Barry'd gone to the sea.
In our house.
So I told him that it would only bring bad luck. If he'd listened to me, we'd all still be alive.
Come on, Lewis. Focus.
Right. Well, Barry dragged that damn ape to our house. He was bragging about how much Mr. Throgmorton would give us for saving his son.
You know, it's funny that, like, they're apes and
He
they're
was out
fish.
cold.
Because, I mean, to be honest, like, we all came
Then
from the
woke in
sea.
an instant and
Kind of like
started
we all came from
screaming,
Africa.
attacking us.
We should all just get along,
After
guys.
that,
That's the message.
Can't remember
Stop
a
fighting.
thing.
We are all one.
You shot to kill. No warning, no second chances. You pursued Albert even after he fled. Why?
I can't remember it. When he woke, it was like a bloody mist descended over me. First thing I recall after is that darn warehouse and me covered in blood.
That's a likely story.
I had no idea what happened, though. I suspected it had something to do with that ape. Turns out, I was right.
I like how, why'd you look like that? Jump to the top.
What kind of...
Why do your people hate the Morgans?
you-
Okay, why do you look like that?
Your face, it's,
Oh, so you're here to attack me just because I look different to you? Want to spit on me, whisper to your friends? What's new?
no, I'm sorry. I didn't know how to ask. I've just never met someone like you before. I didn't mean any offense.
Innsmouther's bodies were blessed by the sea. You're gonna see a lot of us here, so you better get over it. We are proud of who we are.
Also, okay, their bodies were blessed by the sea, but does that mean that they swim really well or that they can breathe underwater? I mean, okay, so a lot of this is a harken back to Innsmouth horror, so I guess that does mean they can swim. I mean,
hear there's
swim
a
really
bit of
well
a
and
feud
breathe
between
underwater.
the Innsmouthers and the Throgmortons.
Why did your people...
Care to fill me in?
Those apes hated us from the moment we arrived in Oakmont. Our home was destroyed. We just needed a place to stay. The Blackwood Grand family sheltered us, but others were not as hospitable. We needed jobs, food, and medicine. The city denied it all.
And so?
We had to fight for every crumb of bread. And those Throgmortons in their high castle only made our life harder, always conspiring behind our backs, always setting people against us. I'd love to see them suffer like we suffered.
You mentioned a grand family. What do you mean?
Grand families. What are those? I mean, I can probably guess, but...
Explains a lot.
Yeah, a newcomer with a gun. Answer the question.
Okay. People here are crazy about bloodlines and tradition and reputation. The head honchos of Oakmont are called the Grand Families. There's the Carpenters, who control most of the city's underworld, the Blackwoods, who share kin with Innsmouthers through the Marsh family.
And let me guess, the Throgmortons.
Right, those filthy apes. Now that most of the Blackwoods are gone, there's nobody left to protect us Innsmouthers.
The things you did to Albert don't look like a bloody rage. A fatal shot to the head, a hidden body. One might start to wonder if it was deliberate.
I don't know what to say. I wasn't myself.
I think I've got all I need.
Please, Mr. Reed, don't tell Throgmorton about me. I know I'm in no position to ask. I didn't want to do whatever it is I did. Honest, have mercy, please. I have a family. Without me, they'll starve.
Why is everyone always on that? I have a family. They'll starve without me. Oh my goodness. And I'm like, everyone has a family. Freaking Albert had a family. His dad, who in general is kind of a dick, but still, he had a family too.
It turns out I arrived here unprepared for business. You give me a little something to get started.
I wonder if I could still sell him out, if I could take his bullets and then still
I knew you'd understand.
That
here you are, Mr. Reed.
He killed his son. How many bullets are you gonna give me? 4? Is 4 bullets worth his life? How much is a life worth? I mean, this guy killed someone. I mean, I'm not saying he doesn't believe in the sanctity of life, but I don't know. Here's where philosophy comes from. Where is Vonderberg? He could debate this with me. Also, manacles? Why are there manacles in this room? Shifty. Very shifty. Okay, Mind Palace. Let's go to Mind Palace. Okay. So we got Lewis's testimony. So Albert was murdered. Lewis was affected by hysteria. Conclusion? Lewis deliberately murdered Albert. Psychic influence or not, Lewis was out to murder Albert Throgmorton. He had a motive too, the mutual hatred between the Innsmouthers and the Throgmortons. I must tell Robert Throgmorton the truth and bring the murderer to justice. No, maybe. Well, did I miss a piece of evidence? Huh. Interesting. Did I miss it? But I collected all of I collected all the evidence. I put everything together in my Mind Palace. So the first time I played through this, actually... So here I have 2 options. So Lewis was aware of his actions during the fight with Albert Throgmorton versus Lewis was mentally affected. Lewis was mentally affected and couldn't entirely control his actions, which also gives you the alternative of Lewis was under mental influence. Lewis killed Albert Throgmorton while under some sort of mental influence. He couldn't control his actions and thus couldn't be blamed for Albert's death. I could try and cover for him, or else Robert Throgmorton will have his head. Ooh, ooh, choices. Yikes. What do we think? I don't know. Ooh, was he not guilty? Was he under the influence of the hysteria? Which seems to be true. Because even the other guy in the house said that he was just so out of it. He was like crazy. But let's not forget that in our little mind's eye, in our flashback, he was talking. Like the other guy said he doesn't remember anything that happened. But in this one, he was talking. He said to him, oh, hey, you know, that's right, run. You know, oh, what are you doing, you ape? Or, you know, some such. So he had his faculties. He knows what happened. So, this is, I wonder if there are, what's over here? Oh, that's just a sign. I wonder if there are implications for picking one or the other. Obviously, a lot of times when you kill characters, like, it means something. What are we gonna tell him? Ooh, that's hard. Yikes. Do I think that he killed him on purpose? The other guy says he doesn't remember what happened, and that, for whatever reason, he doesn't remember what happened at all. He just knows that their friend brought him in from the ocean, and then they put him on the bed, and then after they put him on the bed, he woke up, he was talking crazy, a lot of stuff happened, but this is a difficult choice. Do we want to sell him out? He did give us 4 bullets, which I guess is a lot. So now we have, you know, 10 bullets altogether, which hopefully will save us from lots of monstrosities. What are we going to tell him? The murderer is dead. Lie. The murderer is at the bar. What are we going to do? Ooh, that's hard. The other guy who's in the house right now says he doesn't remember anything. He was so out of it. He was so crazy. But hysteria can, I guess, express itself in different ways. But he did talk to him. He said, oh, the Maureen, that's right, run. So we're going to tell. We're going to tell him. We're going to say.
Son's murder. He's
yes,
hiding
it was
at the
Lewis.
local bar. Just ask the bartender. Seems like he had a bone to pick with your family and took it out on Albert.
Oh, that scum won't be getting off easy. The whole city shall see what happens when you cross the Throgmortons. Justice, bitter-sweet as it is, shall be served. It's rare for a newcomer to make himself so useful. Thank you.
Mr. Throgmorton, I hate to press you, but do you think you could help me now?
Yes, you've earned it. Okay, to think a newcomer barely off the boat solves a crime the police couldn't, but I digress. Remind me, what brought you to Oakmont?
I'm trying to find a source of my visions. These are kind of the same thing. He's having the visions, but he also wants to learn more by
I'm looking into an outbreak of
Listen
erratic
to him
behavior
that
and madness.
we have visions,
All
let's just
linked
say
to
in
shared
general.
visions of this place.
Indeed. Then our goals align. This inexplicable hysteria has spread through Oakmont after the flood. I funded an expedition to explore recent geological activity that may be responsible.
A geological expedition? I'm not sure I follow.
I have reason to believe the flood and this madness have the same source. As above, so below. So I sent men to find out.
Do these cases of hysteria involve shared visions as well?
Since the flood, many Oakmonters have had similar nightmares. Indeed, Professor Doe, the expedition leader, complained of them herself.
Waterlogged ruins with unnatural architecture. A sleeping giant, drowned streets, and a voice calling from the depths.
Her words exactly. She proposed the expedition, desperately wanting to find the cause.
You mentioned the flood. You think it's more than just a natural disaster.
You weren't here, Mr. Reed. What happened defied scientific explanation.
Has your expedition found anything?
I do not know. Albert was part of it. His passing cannot be coincidence. Why was he alone at the port? And where are the others?
You think your son was killed because the expedition uncovered something?
Is it so hard to believe? I had no news for a week, then Albert, the only one I could trust, comes ashore and is killed.
It does sound suspicious.
Mr. Reed, I want you to find out what's going on. I expect you're as interested in the expedition's results as I am.
What about my expenses?
They will be reimbursed after
You'll be reimbursed after you complete your task, which means we're never, ever going to see any money from this guy.
Work here at the port. I'll also include a fair advance in bullets.
Bullets?
The dollar lost its use here, Mr. Reed. After the flood, Oakmont returned to bartering. Bullets mean more than bills.
If I'm going to look into this, I'll need to know more. Where should I start?
I'll give you the address of the expedition's headquarters and a key.
That's all you can tell me?
Let me be clear, Reed. You do not speak to me like that again.
I'm sorry, Mr.
Listen, don't get all uppity, bro. You're the one who sent your son out to do God knows what with a bunch of other people, and none of them came back. Don't be mad at me.
I funded the research, but left all preparations to Professor Doe and Albert. When you've finished, come see me at the Throgmorton family manor. It's in Old Grove. Here, I'll show you.
Ooh, 1,550 XP. That's a lot. And a knowledge point. That means I can upgrade what I do. Oh, okay, so I finished Frosty Welcome. Nice. That's why I got so much XP. So now we're going to be looking into the expedition. So let's go to our map. Zoom out. Okay, so he said the mansion was in Old Grove. So that's obviously the Throgmorton mansion. Advent. The Oakmont City Hall. Oh, where's also, oh, do we have two different guns? I have a revolver. So gunpowder. Oh, I need 2 gunpowder, and I have 1 shell to make that, and I have no shells. I have gunpowder. Not enough gunpowder to make anything. And what's this? Antipsychotics. Oh, cool. Okay. Go back. Facebook. Lost at sea. The Morgan gave me a key to expedition's headquarters. It's in the northern cover side at the crossroad of Asher Road and Herbert Ave. Okay, let's go look at our map. Cover side. Okay, cover side. Zoom in. We're looking for... Oh, there goes Asher. Asher. And it says the northern side. Asher and Herbert. So, let's just mark this place. Not danger. Oop, nope. Oh, not danger. Mystery? No, treasure. Locked. Key to the headquarters. Yes, that's... I guess that's where it should be. It doesn't look like there's a building here. Maybe it means here. Maybe it means it's here. It just says northern side. That's very ambiguous. But before we do that, we're going to go to our hotel. Okay. Nope. We're going to go to our hotel first because we're smart people. Oh, is that another creature? Whoa. It's a 6-legged cat. I didn't notice that before. Jesus. This town is just one big note. Just one humongous note. Also, I haven't found another melee weapon. Oh, God. We're so screwed. We're screwed, guys. Screwed. Okay. Now we're into town proper. Oh, cutscene. divergent timelines. Abandon hope all ye who enter here. Oh, it's a lot of wind. Oh, we did get hit. Oh, our hat's gone also. Oh, it's the teeth. We're getting sucked in. Oh, what? How do we get to our hotel? Stop it. Oh boy. Oh, so our health is still down. Our sanity is still the same, which is good. Lost at sea. Robert Throckmorton funded an expedition to discover the origin of the mass hysteria gripping Oakmont. The expedition was to explore the seabed near Oakmont. Contact with the expedition was soon lost. Albert Throckmorton was the only known survivor. He was subsequently murdered. I was hired to find any other expedition members, dead or alive. Throckmorton will be waiting for my report in his manor in southern Old Grove. All right. Ooh, I opened a new costume. I didn't even know this had costumes. So we're in our hotel room. Don't know how we got here. There was a weird cutscene. We maybe died, maybe kept going and made our way here. So now we're here. In this very drafty room where even though the window is closed, there's still a strong enough breeze that is blowing the curtain very vigorously with this very nondescript pile of God knows what covered by a sheet. So, okay. All right, that's fine. So we're gonna end here. So join me next time for the next installment of The Sinking City, which is turning out to be pretty interesting. Although it does seem pretty linear at the moment, but we'll see how these divergent timelines, or what may be divergent timelines, kind of spell out for the future. Make sure that you subscribe and or like. If you want to discuss, leave a comment below, or you can follow me on Instagram, where you can send me a direct message and I'll message you back and all that fun stuff. Check out the podcast on Instagram or Spotify, all that fun stuff as well. And I'll see you next time. Happy hunting. See ya.